Today was a dynamic day for upper body. My first exercise was speed overhead presses. Yes, you heard me right. Speed overhead presses instead of bench press. The goal is the same. It's speed. The difference is I'm just working my shoulders more than my chest. The reps are the same. I'm going to do 8 sets of 3, and I'm going to use the percentage of 45 to 50%. I'm not going to use chains today, and I'm not going to use bands. It's just straight weight and doing it in a strict fashion, making sure that I lock out. My rest periods are 30 to 45 seconds. And I'm making sure I keep my hands inside the rings. This is not a mandatory thing you would have to do if you chose to do this. It's just a grip I want to use to get a little bit more tricep involvement in the movement. And I like doing these. This is just something different. It's just a different twist. Of course, you can do these with dumbbells. You could do this with I guess you could do it with a machinery or a Viking press or so forth. Then I moved on to incline dumbbell presses. Now, the way I do incline dumbbell presses nowadays is called a mechanical advantage, which means I will put the incline bench as high as it can go and then get as many reps as I can with the weight, and then I will move it to a lower setting on the incline bench, which means I'll still be able to use more weight and I'll still be able to get the reps. The mechanical advantage is I can actually use more of my chest, or it's an advantage, more muscles as I lower the bench. Generally, people can bench press more than they can incline. So that's what I'm doing with the mechanical advantage. I'm changing the angle. You can also do this with flat bench press. You can start out with flat bench press, press as much as you can, and if you have a bench that can go to decline, you can slowly go to decline. I'm going to do sets of 15 reps. And my shoulders are already done since I've trained them first. Then I went on to tricep extensions. I'm doing sets of 20. The goal is 100 reps in this session. The goal is also to train the tricep, just burn the muscle itself. Don't burn the joint, just work the muscle, the belly of the muscle. That's why I'm doing so many reps. It's a lot of time under tension. It does pump your arms up, and boy does it burn. It usually takes me about a day to recover from doing this. I still train triceps heavy with sets of 6, on other training days or other training weeks. So I'm just hitting my triceps with a variety of type reps, ranges. I included my rest period in here so you can see how long it is. It's not very long, but it's enough that the triceps can recover and do another set. Incidentally, it gets hard around the 15 rep range. To get to 20, it's just a fight. It's more mental than anything. Then afterwards I moved to chain flies. I like chain flies because the weight deloads at the bottom, taking the shoulders out of the movement, reloads at the top. And I usually do sets of 10 to 15 reps on this exercise. My finisher movement is push-ups using a cambered bench press bar. The reason this bar was selected is because it allows me to go lower and really stretch my chest out. You can do the same thing if you don't have a cambered bench press bar. You can always use parallettes for push-ups, or you can stack 2 plates up together on each side and just do push-ups that way to get an increased range.